Wild animals, one of the most beautiful parts of nature, some of the most adored and appreciated creatures by human beings, so much so that they are immortalized as symbols of great values and are associated with terms such as royalty, bravery, combat, wisdom, mental resilience, stamina, and speed, beauty, and for the most part, I agree. However, there be some things us humans be ignoring about these animals that I think are worth mentioning. I think some of the same animals we associate with stuff like fearlessness, power, smartness, resilience should also be associated with stupidity. Let's talk about why. Now, I don't think there's a better example to show this than the lions. Yes, our very own king of the jungle, the king of beasts, even. Now, for a creature as decorated as the lion, associated with bravery, animal royalty, strength, valor, etc., it can be really dumb sometimes. Like, seriously, really dumb. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Diamond, what are you yapping about? Just hang on. When I say lions are really stupid, I ain't talking about these ones, the males. They're dumb, but not that dumb. I'm talking about these ones, the girls. Why? They are responsible for bringing in the food. Now, just so you know, a bunch of lionesses can get severely injured while trying to catch prey, and there are seasons where the availability of this prey is low, so the lion family all starve, and many of the kills are stolen by the hyena, like 20%. So, when you take all of that into account, then why the hell is he eating first? It doesn't make sense. A lion doesn't hunt most of the time, does absolutely nothing other than sleeping on that fat back of his most of the times. And you know the only time he's showing how strong and alpha he is? When the females bring home food. Ridiculous. Seriously, he does nothing at home but wait and food is brought. Then he terrorizes the females into allowing him to eat first and eat the best parts of the meat as well.
What?
Seriously, he just sits down, relaxes, and eats the best part of the meat, and only when he's full that the females can eat. I mean, come to think about it, the lionesses sometimes get their asses whooped by some of the animals they consider prey. Especially the buffalo. I mean, look at this. This is a force of nature. And yet, when they succeed, which rarely happens, they still allow the lazy old lion to eat first.
Sorry, what?
It makes no sense. Genius. And that's not even the worst part. You know what the worst part is? The kids. Yeah, that's right. These sad, adorable little monsters only get to eat the leftovers of what the lioness has eaten after the lion.
What?
So sometimes they only get to lick the blood of prey. That's terrible. I mean, consider this. Only 2 or 3 out of 10 lion cubs get to grow into full maturity due to starvation. And some other factors, which we won't touch in this video, but mostly due to starvation. Which is so sad. And it's all their fault. You all are bad mothers. I mean, these are some of the worst examples of motherhood in the animal kingdom. Hyenas. Where do I even begin with this one, bro? This is one of those instances where you judge a book by its cover. I mean, look at him. This face gives you nightmares. Now, I'm gonna specifically be talking about spotted hyenas and how dumb they are. Like, why are you laughing, bro? Seriously, why are you laughing? You see, this is where I have a problem with spotted hyenas. They often get into fights with each other and also other predators, particularly with the lion, and as a result might sustain a lot of life-threatening injuries. And yet for some reason, it's all funny to them? That makes no sense. Genius. It reminds me of Puss in Boots. And that bothers me. I mean, one day a lion and a hyena got into a fight, and the lion was just cat handling the hyena like their domestic cousins playing with a mouse. And just as the lion was about to kill the hyena once and for all, it actually changed its mind and wanted to show mercy, which is good. But then the hyena started laughing at the lion, probably mocking it for not finishing the job, like the whole thing was funny. And what do you think the lion did? Yeah, that's right. The lion started laughing too.
Sorry, what?
And the lion and hyena became friends.
What?
It turns out the hyena was a genius. And instead of cowering in fear, laughed at the lion's seriousness. Like, bro, why are you so serious? Let's laugh a little. And everything worked out, and they became cool. But that only worked because the lions are dumb. Imagine this happened with a tiger. The hyena would have been turned into cat food in seconds. Imagine you got into a fight with some clown and you were beating his ass up. And then you decided to let him off and show mercy. But then all of a sudden the clown started laughing. Yeah, what would you do? Yeah, some of y'all would have killed him then and there. No questions asked. So please, never laugh at a person beating you up. Just because hyenas think everything's funny all the time, even when they're about to die, doesn't mean it is. That's not how it's supposed to be. Except you're getting attacked by a lion though. That'd be a good time to laugh.
What?
Buffaloes. Now, I'm not gonna speak too much on this one, but I couldn't just end the video without at least touching this subject. Now, a buffalo weighs about 1.5 tons, and they usually move about in herds up to 100 in number. Yet, when a few lions attack them with the strategy of divide and conquer, this usually means make the buffaloes afraid and run away, and in the process of the turmoil will pick out the weak one and kill him. And this plan usually works.
What?
But it shouldn't. Like, why should it work? When one buffalo, especially males, are like trailer tank super soldiers. They could just easily wipe the floor with lions if they choose. But instead they choose to run away? Why? It makes no sense. Genius. No, instead of running away, face that cat. Use those horns of yours to rip its kitty soft belly open. Then use its body to make kitty stew for the whole family. You know what? I'm done. These animals are too dumb for me to continue. They're irritating. And in spite of all of this, what am I trying to say? What's the main message I'm trying to make you take away from this video? Nothing.
I'm sorry.
Genius.
What?
That's how it's supposed to be. Now, be gone.